With us now is Doug Flynn, the certified financial planner, co-founder of Flynn Capital Management, with just 3 minutes plus remaining in our Wall Street trading day. Doug, good to see you. What about TikTok? How does this end up? For sale, you think, or?
I do. I think that this is, when we last talked about this a while ago, I said 6 months is not enough time for them to force a sale. Lo and behold, that didn't make it. This is now a year. They have to sell it, so it's very likely a deal can get done. We've talked about Steve Mnuchin and maybe Oracle as some of the suitors. But I think that that's possible. Now, look, TikTok doesn't want to be sold. The Chinese don't want to divest it. So we'll see how it actually plays out. But it's going to turn into either you divest it or we shut it down. So it'll be interesting.
Right, which I think they would pick to divest. You never know, but it wouldn't mean it would go away. It would just mean someone else would own it. I would think that's the ending.
Exactly.
We'll see. Exactly. All right, so the markets. We got a couple of minutes left here. I think housing's been the big thing today. I would give you two headlines on housing. The mortgage rate being back above 7. That's pretty big, right? It was a pretty big jump, by the way. Freddie Mac says 7.1%. And then we had home sales in March, biggest decline in more than a year. So market's been wavering back and forth, the stock market. But what about these housing headlines?
Yes, I think it was down less than expected, so that's interesting. But prices are at a new record. The median price is up almost 5%, and it's actually up over 7% year over year. The problem is that this is forcing people to stay on the sidelines, and it's just mortgage rates are too high at 7+, and the whole market is adjusting to the fact that rates are probably going to sit here for a little bit longer, and maybe we are only going to get about 2 rate cuts by the end of the year. That's what's priced in right now. So that's going to filter its way through the housing market and the entire market in reality.
When you think about it, it's probably the biggest story in the economy right now, right? Is the timing of interest rates. We get caught up, what is the Fed going to do? But if someone's going out to buy a car, someone wants to buy a house, you would have thought this would be a different environment right now than it is. So people have to adjust.
They do. I think, with brand new homes, there are incentives for lower interest rates. I think car dealers find a way to get you in a car if you want to buy one with some preferential financing. But if you're buying a pre-owned home or you don't have the best credit, it really starts squeezing those people first because they're not going to get the benefit of those things. They're going to pay a lot more, and that's when things slow down in that area until rates can come down again. And they will eventually.
They will eventually. Yeah, we know that'll happen. All right, I'll give you one more story. We have 1 minute left in the trading day, and then we'll give you the closing numbers on Wall Street when it closes. Elon Musk wants to get paid basically Doug Flynn money. He wants shareholders to restore his $56 billion pay package and have the company be allowed to move out of Delaware. I'm wondering what your view is on this. It's been a back and forth. I wouldn't think you think anybody can make too much money, but what about the Elon Musk story?
Yeah, I think it really comes down to the fact that, and we've spoken about this, if I give you $50 and you turn it into $1,200, would I let you keep 50 of that 1,200? That's basically the numbers here. They gave him this pay package in 2018. The company was worth less than $50 billion. He got it all the way up to $1.2 trillion. Yes, it's down to about a $500 billion. But is he deserving of that? He took no salary, no income for 6 years. Who are they to say what's fair and equitable?
I knew you'd say that. Now other people say, he's eliminating the workforce. He's cutting 10%, so he shouldn't be being paid as much. But Doug says,
separate story.
Forget it. I don't know. It is a separate story. Good to see you as always. Doug Flynn on the markets for us, and we're coming up.